Hi guys, today we'll discuss about native VLAN and how it is working, what is the importance of native VLAN in the network and that and all things. And okay, native VLAN. Okay, first you understand that native VLAN is there in every switch. When you type show VLAN, you can see a VLAN 1 is already there. The VLAN 1 consists of all the port information. All the port information, every and things are there in VLAN 1. That is considered to be our what our native VLAN. By default, the native VLAN is VLAN 1. Okay, so it contains all port information. So there will be a security reasons will be there. So it should be secure. Okay, should be secured. So there are some practices we can do to be secure the what native VLAN. We will change the native VLAN to some other native VLAN, some other VLAN, and creating some other VLAN and changing the native VLAN to some other. Okay, and it is best to mention no ports to native VLAN. Don't include any port to the new native VLAN because there is a chance for the attacks based on the native VLANs. We will discuss it later. And this native VLAN we can only done by per trunk basis. That means if a trunk link, if we can here you just think that this is a trunk link and we can only assign the what the native VLAN in here. Okay, we can apply the native VLAN here and we can apply here the native VLAN front per trunk basis. Okay, and only native that I said that only one native VLAN can assign to a trunk port. Okay, and next. Okay, okay, this is okay. Frames belongs to native VLAN, not tagged. Okay, what is the meaning of not tagged? Okay, as you already know, we have some tagging protocols other .1q, ISL. Okay, how we came to know, whenever the switch, whenever the native VLAN is passing from this switch to this switch, how we came to know it is native VLAN or other VLAN. Okay, the main identification is it will not tag. It will not tag. Usually the trunk will track the information with the data. Data will be there, and tag information .1q or ISL information will be there. Tag information will be there. So we can identify the trunk that is native VLAN by it will not tag. There will not tag for the native VLAN. Okay, and okay, next it's important point, it is only supported in .1q trunk ports. Okay, we have two protocol, as I said, two protocol .1q and ISL, and but it only supported in 802.1q trunk ports. Okay, why it is like that, this ISL does not support untagged frames. As I said, these native VLAN is an there is no tag for native VLAN, so ISL is already not supporting untagged frames, so it will not work in ISL. Okay, the not native VLAN only supported in 8.2.1q. Okay, and another important point is it should be configured identical on both and it should be configured identically, otherwise there will be problem regarding the VLAN mismatch and it will not work. Okay, it will not work, otherwise what will happen, it will not make trunk and it will not pass other VLAN information also. It will stop the communication from the switch 1 to switch 2, and continuously when you switch if I change the VLAN in one switch, I am not changing in second switch, means it will continuously send error messages regarding VLAN mismatch, continuously send the error DTP messages about the VLAN mismatch. Okay, and the main purpose of changing the VLAN, that is native VLAN, is VLAN hopping attack. The attacker will hope. Okay, as you know, the by default everyone know that the native VLAN is in VLAN 1. Okay, so the native VLAN is VLAN 1. When the attacker came to know about this, means he will connect his PC or his device into the native VLAN, and the chances for the VLAN hopping attack is more here. Got the idea? And so we want, it's best to change the native VLAN. Okay, and the configuration is pretty simple, and here you can see it is in the trunk. Okay, it is in the trunk. We want to get into this interface, and then we want to type this in trunk port, and we want to change the native VLAN. Native VLAN command is there, switch port trunk native VLAN, and to the dedicated VLAN. Before that, we want to create the VLAN. Okay, don't forget to create the VLAN 42 or anything, VLAN 42. Okay, before that we want to create this VLAN 42, then only we can call here VLAN 42. Okay, the verification command is same as DTP, show interface is trunk, show interface is switch interface, and switch port, and we can see the VLAN, native VLAN on both end. Okay, so it is mandatory to configure on the both ends, otherwise VLAN mismatch will happen, and it will not work properly. Okay. This is all about VLAN, native VLAN changing, and native VLAN. Thank you.